Welcome to Ad Breakers. It's the show where we get the best creatives in the industry to score 3 TV ads out of 5.
Guys, let's face a stark reality. Being a teenager is hard enough. The last thing you need is the trauma of black spots.
Are you struggling with indoor black spots? Global TV star and fairness ambassador Maisie has been there too.
Black spots were an enemy I just couldn't conquer. While my friends were out partying, seriously, I'd just be stuck inside, feeling totally disconnected.
It's the what's her name from Game of Thrones?
Oh, right. She says something about being Stark or something at the beginning. House of Stark, isn't it?
Nice. I like little inside jokes. But
see.
she's got that signed off.
Yeah, very clever.
Don't take my word for it.
The news is out. 4G Super Voice from 3 Mobile, created by their leading phonetologists.
Okay, so yeah, she's been super critical of how the cosmetics industry are kind of hoodwinking.
Oh, really?
The sort of younger audience through influencers on YouTube. So she's got quite involved in that
needling
stuff.
them.
So anybody who knows her will get where this is coming from. So it's good casting.
Yeah.
Good casting.
I suppose, yeah, that sort of age group.
Good casting. Yeah, we didn't. I mean, it's not for us, but I think for those who get it, they'll get the gag. It's good.
She's a global superstar, mercilessly hounded by paps.
Whatever, so I just feel it's important to get in not too close. And I owe it all to 4G Super Voice.
They're packing a lot in.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot of parody going on.
Any improvement to looks or success is purely coincidental. Maisie Williams did not receive anything for this endorsement apart from payment and money.
So let's have fun alienating the adults.
Yeah, because we have no idea what's going on. That is just...
Yeah. Bit of video shash, nice.
So Nick, what do you reckon? Gonna be generous or mean?
I'm gonna be generous and give it a 5. A strong start.
Very good. I'm not gonna be so generous.
Oh.
Yeah, I liked it, but it didn't really get me, so I'm going to go 4, 3.
3. Oh, 8 in total.
That's not a bad score, though, is it?
No.
I'll be happy with that.
Should we move on to the next one?
I think we should.
Let's go.
So, new boyfriend. Right. And we are back at his, getting a little frisky. No, frisky. My hands may have been wandering slightly. Go on. And then I start having a spasm. No. Which he misinterprets.
Yeah, I like her. She's cool.
I like her too. That's brilliant casting.
Delivery.
Best delivery out of all of them.
Yeah. That's quite a fun look, that one.
So awkward. He wasn't complaining. You're so bad. That's what he said.
Has that ever happened to you?
No, not recently.
What do you think, Nick?
I like it. You can see that it's doing, the job it's doing, and it has some charm.
I'll tell you what, I think it's, I remember in our industry press, there was a big sort of celebration of the fact that somebody with a disability had been featured in TV ads, and we haven't really done that much anymore.
Yeah.
And I do think she is brilliant, the actress. I really do think she's brilliant. I just don't find the gag as funny as I really want to find it.
Yeah.
And I feel, I don't know what came first, the script or the idea to do something a bit different.
Yeah.
Breakthrough in that sense.
Yeah.
But
I like the way it's smashing down taboos
Yeah.
in a number of different ways, which is good and bold and brave.
yeah, absolutely.
My biggest, it sort of relates to the last thing we saw. The thing I would like to do is to sit down with a bunch of people with disabilities and get their point of view on it and whether they feel well represented by it or not. Because I understand it's sort of liberating to open up the full spectrum of life and not be represented in a very kind of like limited way, and sort of just in this case obviously talk about sexual experiences and conversations that anybody would have. So that feels kind of natural. It's just actually unpicking it and it's, for me, it's very difficult to watch it and understand whether it's doing something positive or not ultimately.
And I get, going back to breakthrough, I agree, because I think it's breakthrough for us in our industry, but is it really truly breakthrough for people with disabilities?
Yeah.
And like you say, does it incredibly patronising? Or, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
I'd like to know too.
So, Nikki, how are you feeling about that one?
I'm feeling pretty good, actually, and I'm going to give it, I think, a rather good 4.
Oh, 4. Oh, I've got one that looks a bit like that. Oh, it's a 4 as well. So another 8. I think we've got one more to watch now.
Oh, yeah.
Should we
let's do it.
Watch that?
Dybt derinde, i den danske mands underliv, der noget rivende galt. Noget tyder på, at ukomfortable omgivelser og dårlig livsstil har sendt den danske mands testosterontal og maskulinitet.
Nicky,
are you enjoying looking at these crotches?
Not enjoying is probably not the right word. I'm quite interested because we don't often. I'm not saying. Well, I've got to be careful what I say here. We don't often see. This one's quite interesting. Where it squeezes.
Oh yeah, it gets a little bit trapped there, doesn't it?
Which is really landing the point that when you're sitting around for a long time, perhaps driving a car,
that
you
one's
might
too
start
flat.
feeling
I think he's got a bit of extra help with the packing there.
The Astra Sports Tour Collection. Underbukser, der tager kampen op mod danske mænds lave testosterontal. Inspireret af tysk autodesign.
Yeah, we'd offer to recreate some of those scenes, but I don't think the crew would be.
No, I don't think any sort of soft lying would help me.
Yeah, and I would have to hire their sort of tackle stylist.
Yeah, I wonder how that works.
I think there was a lot of work done on, that's a little bit too. I think the one with the nut that was sort of getting trapped in there. I think that probably took 50 takes to get that.
That's the killer shot.
Yeah.
Den innovative vævningsteknik ventilerer underlivet og giver bedre forhold for mandens skridt. Design, der gør dig mand nok til at købe en stationcar. Få de testosteronvenlige underbukser gratis på ridecomfortably.dk.
Did it work? I wonder. I'm curious. It's nice to see clever stuff. I like a bit of ambition. I like things to be different. Did it work? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to know. It might be a big score in Cannes. People like clever.
I think it's they do like clever.
Yeah. And
but I just think for a brand like Opel as well, it feels quite different.
Yeah. It's great to see a car ad with no cars in it.
It's always a good place to start.
Yeah. It understands that the world exists outside the film, and that's kind of the purpose of it, which makes sense. So there's a few ticks from me. Yeah. I'm starting to feel like maybe I'm settling on a number.
I'm settling on a number. Yeah, I think so. So Nick, what do you think?
For this one, I will be rather appropriately giving it a 3.
Very good.
Oh, thank you.
Very good. And I shall be giving it a nice big 4.
4. So that's 7. So we've had 8, 8, 7.
We have, yeah. What was your favourite then?
I think I don't know. It's partly because I kind of liked it more, but also because I sort of understand it more as a standalone. It would be the 3-1 in the beginning, but there's big questions about how the other two sort of existed in the ecosystem.
I think my least favourite was the 3. Actually, the 3. Yeah. That's why it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And my favourite was the last one, just because it's so different for a car brand. And again, I'd like to see the rest of the comms. But I love the intention of the Maltesers ad. Yeah. It just didn't make me laugh out loud.
So the first episode of Ad Breakers ends in a draw, with 3 and Maltesers as our joint winners with 8 out of 10 each. Join us again next time when we'll have 2 fresh creatives on the sofa ready to break some ads. See you then.
Euro 2016 is upon us. As a Scottish person, I've had a bit of free time this summer, so I've selected my top 5 Euro 2016 ads.